For years, Iran and Israel have engaged in a covert struggle marked by sabotage and assassinations, carefully avoiding direct confrontation. However, recent developments suggest a shift towards open conflict, particularly following Israel's invasion of southern Lebanon and Iran's ballistic missile barrage on Israel, its second such attack in under 6 months. Israel appears to be preparing for a more direct and vigorous military response against Iran, targeting sensitive sites across the nation, including oil production facilities, military bases, and nuclear installations. The Indian Express provides you an overview of what a potential Israeli attack could entail. Iran's oil and gas infrastructure is primarily located in the western part of the country near borders with Iraq, Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia. Key facilities are situated offshore or on islands, including the significant Karg Island oil export terminal in the Persian Gulf. A targeted strike on these oil facilities could severely impact Iran's struggling economy and disrupt global oil markets, particularly significant as the United States elections approach. Iran currently produces approximately 3 million barrels of oil per day, constituting about 3% of the global supply, with China being its largest customer. While international sanctions have diminished Iran's market relevance, an attack could still influence oil prices significantly. On Thursday, US President Joe Biden indicated that discussions regarding a potential Israeli strike on Iran's oil infrastructure were underway. This remark could contribute to a spike in oil prices, with Brent crude experiencing an over 8% weekly gain, the largest increase in 2 years. Israel views Iran's nuclear program as an existential threat. However, Israeli officials have stated that they do not have immediate plans to target Iran's facilities, comprising of uranium production and enrichment plants, mines, and research reactors, in retaliation for the recent missile attacks. Striking these heavily fortified nuclear sites possesses significant challenges, especially without US assistance. US President Joe Biden has expressed opposition to any attack on Iranian nuclear facilities. Experts estimate that even if Iran accelerates its uranium enrichment efforts, it would take months, potentially up to a year, to produce enough highly enriched uranium for a nuclear weapon. Should Israel decide to utilize its formidable air force for retaliation, it would face considerable logistical challenges due to the long distances involved. Recent operations against Houthi targets in Yemen have demonstrated Israel's capabilities to conduct long-range strikes with aircraft flying over 1,000 miles to attack power plants and shipping infrastructure, requiring mid-flight refueling. Attacking Iran would entail similar distances but would be far more perilous given Iran's robust air defense systems compared to those in Lebanon and Yemen. In April, in response to Iran's first missile barrage, Israeli forces successfully targeted an S-300 air defense system near Natanz, a pivotal location for Iran's nuclear efforts. This operation reportedly involved drones and missiles launched from warplanes. Grant Rumley said, and I quote, "I think it is likely they'll replicate the April operation and aim to neutralize Iran's early warning systems and air defenses to facilitate an air attack." Grant Rumley is a former Pentagon official and senior fellow at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy. He also said that the question remains how extensive this operation will be and whether it will breach Iranian airspace. However, Israel may not rely solely on its air force for a potential strike on Iran. According to the Center for Strategic and International Studies, Israel possesses other offensive capabilities, including Jericho-2 medium-range ballistic missiles, which can travel about 2,000 miles, and Jericho-3 intermediate-range missiles capable of reaching targets more than 4,000 miles away. As tensions mount, the international community watches closely, aware that any escalation between these two nations could have far-reaching implications for regional and global stability.